Rehoboam was an Israelite king mentioned in the Bible. According to 1 Kings and 2 Chronicles, he was initially king of the United Monarchy of Israel, but after the 10 northern tribes of Israel rebelled in 932-931 BC to form the independent kingdom of Israel, he remained as the king only of the kingdom of Judah. He was the son of Solomon and great-grandson of David. His mother was Naamah the Ammonite. We learned that settling for cheap imitations in exchange for the real thing is a poor way to live. In every area of his life, Rehoboam consistently traded away what was real for what was counterfeit. Given wise and unwise counsel by his advisors at his coronation, he chose to grab for power and control rather than to take patiently the counsel of those older and wiser than he and treat his people with kindness. Although his position came from God, he chose to abandon God. These unwise decisions made him weaker rather than stronger. As a result, he was invaded by the Egyptians and stripped of the riches he inherited from David and Solomon. To replace them, he had cheap bronze copies made. Throughout the early part of his reign, Rehoboam fluctuated between obeying God and going his own way. Outward appearances were kept up, but his inward attitudes were evil. Following the tradition of David gave Rehoboam many opportunities for real greatness. Instead, he ended up with a divided and broken kingdom. How much of real living have we traded away for the things that do not last? We trade healthy bodies for momentary excitement, personal integrity for fast-fading wealth, honesty for lies, God's wise guidance for our selfish ways. We sin when we try giving little value to the real thing God has already given us. Our counterfeit lives may fool some people, but they never fool God. Yet, in spite of what He sees in us, God offers us mercy. Are you a self-managed enterprise, counterfeit at best? Or have you placed yourself in God's care? Will the decisions you make today need a second consideration in light of Rehoboam's example, which you can read in 2 Chronicles 10? From his life, we learn of his strengths and accomplishments. He was the fourth and last king of the United Nation of Israel, but only for a short time. He fortified his kingdom and achieved a measure of popularity. From his weaknesses and mistakes in his life, we learn that he followed unwise advice and divided his kingdom. He married foreign women, as his father Solomon had done. He abandoned the worship of God and allowed idolatry to flourish. Lessons we learn from his life? First, we have thoughtless decisions often lead to exchanging what is most valuable for something of far less value. We also learn that every choice we make has real and long-lasting consequences. Of the vital statistics regarding his life, it takes place in Jerusalem. His occupation was the king of the United Kingdom of Israel and then just the southern kingdom of Judah. The key verse of Scripture regarding this man is found in 2 Chronicles 12:1. Now it came to pass, when Rehoboam had established the kingdom and had strengthened himself, that he forsook the law of the Lord, and all Israel along with him. So let us learn from the lessons that were shown to us in the Bible from someone's life who lived before us. And maybe we can do a better way today. Maybe we can have more thought into what we do. Will the decisions you must make today need a second consideration in light of Rehoboam's example? I think that might be a good idea. Well, thank you for listening our journey in the Bible. Have a good day.